Welcome back, everyone. This is the football video review for the ODAC and USA South Conferences for Week 1 of the 2023 season. In these videos, we review rules and mechanics for both the officials and coaches to ensure that we are all on the same page each and every Saturday. Let's start this video as we do our games with a kickoff. On this play, key the tacklers on the ball carrier. And again from the end zone view. On this play, key kicking team member 53. Right here, he engages with the receiving team. When taking a block, his helmet comes off, and he continues to proceed to try to make a tackle on the ball carrier. Looking at the end zone view, we get a better look at this block. And after we see this block, it looks legal. And we need to foul the white player whose helmet comes off as he continues to participate. This play should be recorded as a personal foul against number 53 for continued participation without a helmet. Make sure we get these safety fouls to protect all players on the field, even those trying to make a tackle. Let's look at another punt play. Here, key the up back and see how his block affects the punter on this play. From the end zone, we get another good look. Reviewing this play, we see the defender takes a legal route to the punter on this play. And the contact by the up back causes the defender to run immediately into the punter. This is a reminder that even though player safety is paramount, always focus on your keys. If we miss this block, we're going to throw a flag and take a possession away from a team that rightfully deserves it. Let's slow down, focus on our responsibilities, and get these close calls correct. Good job passing on this one, T. Let's look at another punt play. On this punt play, once again, look at the up backs. What we see here is a clear case of leaping. The defender jumps not between, but over the frames of the up backs and proceeds towards the punter. From the end zone view, let's key the defender. Here we can see number 73 tries to clear the up back by going directly over his head. This is a violation of the leaping rule, which is a 15-yard penalty and carries an automatic first down. Once again, let's stick with our keys and know what we see on these plays. Communicate with your teammates and make sure we're all on the same page to make sure we get these calls right. Let's look at an extra point attempt. On this play, we're going to key number 7 on white. As the snap goes off, Watch how at least one blue defender engages number 7 high, and then another player comes in low. This is a classic case of a chop block with a high-low combination on either the offensive or defensive player, in this case the offense. On tries, don't take a play off. Make sure we're watching our keys. Short wings, on kick plays, this is all on us. Let's talk about some game management. You look here at the bottom of the screen. While the teams are in formation, we have a head linesman directing a coach out from in front of him right before snap. If we have coaches in the restricted area as the snap is imminent, we need to address it with more than just a talk to or a simple directive to move out of the way. Make sure you and your crew know how to use sideline warnings, the sideline interference call, and unsportsmanlike conduct penalties if necessary in order to ensure these coaches know where they belong on the field of play. Let's watch another play that focuses on game management. Right now, this is the matchup we're interested in. And here it is again from the end zone view. Watching this again, we should be happy that our crew picks up this very obvious unnecessary roughness foul. We have 2 flags coming in on the play, so we know that we're watching our keys. However, after the flags are thrown, we notice that the players are not separating and they're with one another. And this begins to escalate. On plays like this, it is important to be aware of not just the game action, but also what might happen after we have an incident like this. Remember, on special teams plays, many of these players are not staying on the field for the next play, so they should be moving off towards the sideline as soon as they can. If you see players interacting like this after a big foul, it is important to show stripes and bring some presence to that part of the field in order to separate the players as soon as possible. This next play is a great example of what showing stripes looks like. We have a ball carrier down, but we have continuous action near midfield. And then we have multiple officials approaching that situation and moving in to ensure that it doesn't escalate beyond what has already happened. From the end zone view, you see how no officials are in the screen, and then they begin to converge on top of the action. Make sure you take care of your initial responsibilities first, and as soon as you see something that needs your attention, move in and make sure it's taken care of. Great job picking up this flag by this crew and ensuring this situation did not escalate. This week for our You Make the Call series, we have a series of potential targeting fouls. So, in order to better be prepared for this series of clips, let's review the 2 types of targeting. Targeting with the crown of the helmet and targeting the head and neck area of a defenseless player. Please review these in your rulebook or with your crew before you watch these plays. And remember, as the rulebook states, when in question, it is a foul for targeting. Targeting procedures in Division III football are different than Division I and Division II. This slide is a quick summary of how we handle targeting fouls at our level. Please review these with your crew and make them a regular part of your pregame discussions so that everyone on the crew is prepared in case we have a targeting foul. Here's our first play. Slowing it down now. One more time at full speed. Here's our second play, and the defender in question is highlighted. Slowing it down. The end zone view doesn't give us much, so we'll do it another side from the sideline. Here's our third play. In this scenario, our key is going to be the running back. And I'll look from the end zone view. Now we're going to slow this down for you. At full speed. As always, now it's your turn to make the call. That wraps up our video review for week 1. Have a great week 2 and the rest of the season, everybody.